There are so many things we have to look forward to as a baby boomer, like retirement, travel, spending more time with your family and your lifetime partner. But we also shouldn't forget about our most important asset in life, our health. Your golden years will only be as good as your health is to enjoy them. So where do you turn for health care when you need it? Or for tips on staying healthy into your boomer years? Well, you're in luck, because we have invited Dr. Christina Stasiuk, Senior Medical Director at Cigna, and Asbaty, Senior Vice President of Cigna Global Accounts, to give us some healthy advice. So welcome, ladies.
Thank you, Morgan.
Nice to have you. So how do you actually define good health these days?
Yeah, good health, and the definition of health is really multidimensional. So it includes your physical health, your emotional health, your financial health, your social health, all of those components.
Your fun quotient.
Exactly. And all of those pieces come together and define your well-being and your health, and they really need to be nurtured and taken care of together. And we think about that holistically when we work with our customers.
So what do you find that people worry the most about concerning their health?
Well, 75% we find of people, which is pretty high, worry that they're not going to have enough money when they retire.
It's always down to money.
Yes, yes. But they worry, Morgan, that their health care expenses are going to be so high, either from a current disease or a future disease, that it's going to impact their retirement. And we really work with our customers and partner with them to work through keeping their health care expenses down, but most importantly, keeping them well, and so they can stay healthy and enjoy those golden years.
So Dr. Christina, I mean, what do you think is the main problem for people after they pass their 40s trying to stay healthy?
There are two issues. One is they suddenly have so many things to take care of, like their parents, their own jobs and planning for their retirement, and helping their kids and grandkids get a good start on life. Plus, there's just so much information out there, it's hard to know what applies to you because headlines vary day to day. And at Cigna, we get it. So what we do is we help partner with people and support them and give them information that they need specific for them to improve their health.
Oh, that sounds like a good idea, not so overwhelming. So if someone has let their behaviors slip a little bit, is it still possible for them to regain health?
It's never too late to start.
Oh, I was hoping you'd say that.
Never too late to start. But it's also important to know where you are when you begin. So
testing?
Testing, like height, weight, blood pressure, cholesterol, and sugar levels. And it's also important to connect with a family doctor to explain what those tests mean to you, and also to get your preventive screens in, like your mammography to check for breast cancer or cervical cancer or colon cancer screening.
And so how do you go about helping people change those unhealthy behaviors?
At Cigna, that's one of the most important things we do. First thing is understand what is needed, partner with the customers and understand where they are and where they need to go, and start small. Celebrate successes, one step in front of the other, and before you know it, you have strung together a couple of days, and you're changing behavior because now they're turning into habits, and they're small, but they're strung together, and someone is feeling better about their life and where they are.
And what do you all offer to help someone achieve those wellness goals? I mean, there are support systems, I think, that you offer.
Sure. And probably three things that I would just highlight. First is access to a nurse line 24/7, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Really important for our customers at any time of the day or night. And second is a health coach, someone who can partner with that baby boomer and really work through those different life stages. And third is transparency. Give our customers information about what something costs and what a doctor does in the quality ranking, so before they go to that physician, they have all that information.
So they have a good doctor and they know what it costs going in.
You bet.
The impact of having a team approach to healthcare is incredible. I've seen it myself. The fact is that when patients and their doctors and the doctor staff work together, along with the specialists who are needed and all other aspects of care, Cigna right beside them all the way, the results are truly different. They're truly incredible. The word care in healthcare is important. The more a patient feels cared for in the doctor-patient relationship, the more likely they are to be motivated in playing an active role in their health.
So, Dr. Christina, what kind of help should patients really expect from their doctors?
Doctors should really partner with you to help you improve your health. It's important to pick a good doctor. Find someone who meets your needs, speaks your language. It also is sometimes intimidating to go see a doctor, so it may be helpful to bring somebody along to take notes. And it also helps to prepare. So our coaches can also have a conversation with you to help you ask the right questions.
Oh, that's good, to go in prepared.
To go in prepared. And when you get a diagnosis, there are 3 things that you should ask your doctor. What's wrong with me? Why do I need to do the things you're telling me to do? And what'll happen if I don't? And the important thing to realize is when the doctor answers those questions, oftentimes offices have nurses and therapists and others that can help you get more details. And of course, Cigna has coaches and information online that you can access as well to get more information.
And what about patients who are still working? I mean, the baby boomers who are still working, because we're all putting off retiring a bit.
Sure.
What kind of help can people expect from their employers?
The employer is actually a terrific resource, and people just have to ask their employer and check in with their health plans to see what things are offered. They'll find things like discounts to gyms, discounts to weight loss programs, coaching, and other things that are really helpful, and the employer is a terrific place to tap into.
Oh, great. And do these health improvement programs really work?
We know that they work, and the important thing to remember is it's never too late to start, and you can achieve great things when you work with someone that's partnering with you and helping you along.
You can choose the path where you wallow and you say, why me? And it's not going to get you anywhere. And it's only going to bring the people around you down. Or you could choose the other path. When I was first diagnosed, Cigna had 2 young ladies call me up, and they wanted to make sure that I had no problems because they felt that I had enough on my plate. My job was not to worry about it, and I never did. Cancer wasn't going to stop me. I got too much to live for. I want to see my grandchildren, and he doesn't even have a girlfriend yet. I am in remission, and in 5 years, I'm going to be able to say I am cured. I am not a cancer patient. I am Trisha. I am Trisha.
You know, it is amazing what the body can do to heal itself with the right mindset. So, Dr. Christina, can people really just get healthy on their own? Do they really need the support groups?
Oftentimes we try, but we know in our experience that you always do better when you have someone to support you, to help you out on the days that maybe you're taking a step back and to keep encouraging you. So we harness that by helping people with online tools and trackers so that you can count your steps, and also with coaches that can help you and motivate you to achieve your goals.
Oh, that's great. Because, you know, every new year, everybody starts off with new things they're going to do for diet, for exercise. Everybody has their New Year's resolutions, and usually by March, they've all fallen flat on their faces. So how do you encourage people to stay with those good intentions?
It's a journey, and I think we need to remember there's small steps, and if you take small steps, you have small opportunities to overcome rather than big ones. So again, it's finding out where you are, finding out your goals, understanding what your health goals are, and finding someone who can help motivate you along the way.
So it's not trying to achieve everything overnight. It's mainly setting reasonable goals and adding 5 steps a day or 5 pounds of weightlifting every week to get you where you're going slowly, as opposed to great disappointment when you don't get there immediately. Anne, are there any universal trends that are going on now?
Yeah, across the globe, Morgan, chronic disease is exploding. So
oh, you're kidding, not just here.
Not just here. So the population is aging. In countries around the world, there's an emerging middle class, and so lifestyle conditions are coming in, and what that's doing is increasing chronic disease. And so in India alone, 63 million people suffer with type 2 diabetes. India is the diabetes capital of the world.
Worse than us.
Yes.
Oh my God.
And in China, about 3 million people died prematurely from chronic disease. And if I think about the US, which is where we started the conversation, 1 in 2 or 50% of the people in the US suffer with a chronic disease. So chronic disease is globally everywhere. But as you said, people are working longer, they're retiring later, which means they're still in the workforce. So there's a lot of stress, and we're working with employers across the globe to really bring health and wellness programs through the employer and the employer channels, because they want their employees to be their optimal state of health and well-being.
Yeah, better employee if you're healthy.
You bet, you bet.
But Dr. Christina, what would you say is the #1 challenge to health around these days?
Chronic conditions are a challenge: diabetes, low back pain, asthma. And they're very individual needs. We know if you change your life, you can improve your health.
So that's the bright spot.
That is the
You
real
can
bright
change it.
spot. You can change it, you can improve your health. But I think everyone has certain things that they can manage. One is, if you smoke, quit smoking. 2, move more, dancing, biking, swimming. Eat healthier, get enough sleep, we don't talk enough about that, and connect in your community, because that helps connect you to others who are also trying to improve their health, and it also decreases the stress level. Stress is a huge driver of poor health these days.
Yeah, those are all very good points. And ladies, thank you so much for being here today. It's been great chatting with you. I feel like I've learned a lot. And for more information on how Cigna can help you get healthy and stay healthy, visit Cigna.com or log on to babyboomersinamerica.com.